Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It is Over the Rope Sports. It's your boy KingTy. I'm here with the Zoom gang. We got new ways, quarantine methods up. The whole crew is here, not in the same room, but it still works perfectly fine. It is a new season.
At least
What's up,
6 feet
guys?
apart.
Yes,
At least 6 feet apart. Stay it.
6 feet apart.
Stay 6 feet apart.
What's up, P. Diddy?
6
How are you?
feet.
Just chilling.
Marty Marr, how are you?
Yes, sir, ski.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, sir, ski.
It never gets old. So
Bruh.
we are back, and as you can see from our background, we got a new logo. We got a new look. We got updated pages. We got updated website, updated YouTube. We're going to start cranking out videos like crazy. This is our 1 year anniversary. We have been doing this a total of 1 year now. It's been a whole year. Pretty crazy, ain't it?
It's crazy.
1 year.
Yes, 1 year. And you're
1 year. Always.
So speaking of 1 year, let's take a trip down memory lane. Jack Sauce. We started this sucker up about 1 year ago with a bright idea. I don't even know where the idea came from. I think we were just chilling one day and was like, we could start up a talk show.
I think it was always in us. We always knew that we could do something like this.
Yeah, it was always our goal. I'm pretty sure majority of us here share that same goal. I don't know what Marty Marr's plans are for the future over there. He might be starting up a business. He can sponsor us in the future. I got you. P. Diddy, I know he wants to do stuff like this. Jack Sauce, I know you want to do stuff like this. We're all pretty much in the same boat. 1 year ago today, we had an old camper. Oh, the old camper, Marty Marr. I remember the camper.
Every time I went in there, I got bit by a mosquito. Every time.
Mosquitoes. Every time. Summertime heat. Me and Jack Sauce sitting in a camper, sweating our asses off, recording videos. Got two
Reggae
fans
popped up on
blasting
me.
at us.
Absolutely.
Raccoons.
Yep.
Oh, Reggae the raccoon.
R.I.P.
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 Um,
Gone but never forgotten.
we started off. We had our first series was what? Weekly review with the crew. I believe it was.
Weekly review with the crew.
Yeah, I think so. That was our first one that we ever did. We wrote a weekly review of sports, Sunday through Saturday.
Sports. Yeah, we go through each week, cover all the sports. We had a tech talk that we started up. Well, actually, before we even started videos, podcasts, or any of that, we were writing huge, long, like freaking page and a half.
I think the first one was actually Sauce's ingredients of the week.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
We were
Sauce's
writing
ingredients of
paragraphs,
the week.
posting them on Facebook, uploading them to the Facebook page. Didn't even have almost 100 likes at that time yet. It's been a while. We've improved a lot from that time. We were recording on our phone,
like you said,
editing on the phone, posting on the Facebook page. I think the highest we ever got.
Prediction.
Yeah. Any funny memories that you remember from when we first started the camper crew?
Sauce of Sunset.
Oh, we're not talking about Sauce at Sunset.
I was about to say that, dude. I think we should reveal it. I think we need to reveal it. Nobody ever found out. All right, I'll do it. I want to say it because I think it's that big. Okay, guys. So if you never knew, we had we even had a teaser photo at one point.
Yeah, we did.
Our plan was to go to the beach 1 year and have the biggest beach bash.
If you go to the Camper Crew Twitter, the header is Sauce at Sunset.
And we literally had a week of things wrapped up, like video game tournaments, skits, 24/7 title belt tourneys.
I got the championship. The Camper Crew World Championship is hanging on my wall. We customized a whole 90 or I don't even know how much it was, like $180 championship. And then
it cost some money. It never happened.
And it never happened.
It never happened.
We had some interesting situations leading up to the end of Sauce of Sunset. We're not going to go into too much detail. We're going to keep professional here, but it fell through. We had a whole week planned at the beach. Things were going to go great, and unfortunately that did not happen. And then that's kind of when the camper crew completely fell off. After Sauce at Sunset fell down, the camper crew went down, and it was time to rebrand and kind of build something new. So that's when Over the Rope Sports came to be. We started off, we had a new logo. If you look in the cover art for this show, you can see the new logo. I have all the old logos posted, including our new one now. I don't think we had podcasts, or no, we did. That's when we first started the podcast up, and it's actually funny because I had just listened to our first podcast back today. We did the earliest NFL predictions. It was me and Jack Sauce. We were in my room.
Oh, for 2020 season?
Yep, for the 2020 season. We both
I had one of the best predictions ever.
We both guessed Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Jack Sauce said that Kansas City would win.
I had the 49ers going to the conference championships.
You did. You were close. You had
so close.
You had Kansas City, and we both had Kansas City and New Orleans in the championship. I had New Orleans.
Yeah, I think we did.
You had Kansas City.
I had Kansas City winning, so I was right with Kansas City winning.
That's going to be a video. We're going to definitely be doing that again soon. That'll be on the lookout, so make sure you look out that. I'll reveal the whole schedule here in a little bit.
I'm the best prediction out here, matey. I know it all.
And then
live right here.
The connection.
Like Larry Bird.
I saw that look.
I hear.
But yeah. So that was our first thing that we did, and then after that, I think it was mainly me doing wrestling stuff, and then whenever Jack Sauce was available, we kind of did what we could here and there, got that rolling, and then I think we ended up taking another little break, just a small break, and then started back up once we got back into school. And before I get into that next part, I throw out another memory. Jack Sauce, how's your back feel, man?
I have back problems. So it's always been a pain. It still lingers. That loss to St. Louis Blues. This was our year. It canceled everything.
Yep.
Which is understandable. I understand now, but it's all right. We'll be back next year. It's not over for us.
Yeah, no,
it's not. It's not.
But anyways, we had a bet,
over.
Stanley Cup bet. Me and Jack Sauce bet who was going to win the Stanley Cup championships. It was St. Louis Blues versus his Boston Bruins. Loser had to take a chair shot. And this is what happened. I'm going to post the video on the screen right now. So look at that. Yeah, Jack Sauce, I nailed him in the back with a chair. Whoops. And then you get a special feature from Marty Moore as well. I think that was one of the first times, actually, that we saw Marty Moore in the camper crew on video.
That is truth.
Yes, Marty Moore made his first appearance repping the replica Intercontinental Championship in the Toronto Raptors jersey. So back to where I was. We had
He was featured. The whole
what?
thing.
What'd you say?
I said he was just a voice at one point. Now we get the whole thing.
Yeah, he was our technically back then Marty Moore was our cameraman, and then he'd have some stuff that he would say back behind the camera here and there, but we never really got him on camera. He'd always just be in the background saying some slick stuff. But we finally had gotten him on that camera for that one scene, and then it kind of changed.
I was the Freddie of iCarly at that time.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. He was the Freddie. So after that,
remind me about that. I gotta say something after this is over.
Yeah, I got you.
It was a meme on Twitter.
All right.
It's not safe for work.
Okay. Heads up. This is going to be our first rated R moment in Over the Ropes new chapter here. So, of course, coming from that man P. Diddy over there, it's just how it is. So back to where I was. We went back to school. We kind of got a new idea of what we were going to do, and the school had study rooms in the libraries. And we were like, these would probably be perfect to record our episodes in. So
we almost got kicked out like 5 times.
We almost got kicked. We'll talk about the kick-out stories here in a minute. We go into the new semester. I had public speaking. I did my presentation, first presentation of the year. Talked about, it was like 3 things about yourself or some crap. And I was like, okay, yeah.
I'm still waiting for the feature.
My name's KingTy. All this
stuff.
Stuff.
Still waiting for the feature.
Talked about how I liked wrestling. I think I talked about how I like DC sports, and I talked about our show. And I kind of introduced our show to the entire class. Got a bunch of people behind us, and then I met my boy over here, P. Diddy.
Yes, sir.
Like, oh crap, I'm pointing the wrong way. I gotta get this angle. But he was like, he hit me up on Twitter.
I was in that class, so
yeah, P. Diddy was in the class. He hit me up on Twitter, I think it was.
Yep.
Like DM'd me.
Yep.
And then from there on, we were like, boom, okay, I got somebody else on the show. P. Diddy's big into baseball, so he was our like MLB specialist. And I was
Which
like,
we needed.
Cool. Yeah, we needed that desperately. So I was like, this works perfectly.
As I say, we're fans, but we're not analysts all the time. Yeah. We're not perfect.
So it worked perfectly. We got P. Diddy on, started making episodes with him. At first, it was just me and P. Diddy doing some baseball stuff. I think we did like the World Series prediction.
Yeah, we did the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then we got the whole crew together. And when we got the whole crew together, well, it started some madness.
Oh, boy.
Friday night shenanigans.
Friday night shenanigans, exactly. Those were the memories.
Which was originally a Friday football episode, if I remember correctly.
Yes, Friday night shenanigans started off as a Friday football episode. We kind of switched it up. We were like, we can talk about football every Friday, but unfortunately, eventually football is not going to be on. We got to talk about something else. So we were like, why not turning into a little bit of everything? So then we started cranking out hour-long episodes that you all probably didn't even watch. But, hey, if you did, we love you. Thank you for the support. If you stuck around and listened to us for over an hour, this is what we're doing today. We're still making it happen. The craziness in the libraries, from the arguments about basketball, from the arguments about football. Yeah, look, these 2 guys down here, I got Marty Marr and I got Jack Sauce. They're the main culprits of the arguments.
Just the disrespect to North Carolina basketball. It's the disrespect to North Carolina basketball.
Marty Marr, because here's how it works out. So
all I got to say is you're lucky the tournament was canceled this year.
There is no tournament. There ain't no Tar Heels, no tournament. No Tar Heels, no tournament.
God.
That's how it is. That's how it is. If we ain't in it,
so
ain't nobody.
Are you saying that the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill was because of Corona?
Yes.
No, we didn't say that. We didn't say all that.
That's exactly what he's saying.
We may cheat on SATs, but we ain't say all that.
So how it's set up here at OTR is we all share a common interest in a college football team, and that's Virginia Tech, as you all know. But when it comes to college basketball, we got the odd man out down here, Marty Marr. Something with him and UNC, that's his team, and it's caused some roughness, especially this season when we beat them in that overtime game. Yeah, they weren't very happy about that.
We beat y'all when it counted. And we didn't have Cole.
It didn't count though.
That counts. The ACC counts. The ACC counts.
Season got canceled. Didn't count.
Who won the ACC championship? Did it ever finish? No. So shut the
Florida State
didn't count.
Florida State.
That counts. They technically Florida State.
They technically won.
They got it handed to them.
Florida State.
At least it's Florida State. It could have been worse.
You're right. It could have been UVA.
And I don't care. Y'all beat us without Cole Anthony. I don't care.
Who?
Y'all beat us without Cole Anthony.
Who?
But did you see who we had on our basketball team?
We're not going
I don't care.
Don't get me started.
We're not going
Don't
here.
get me started.
Back. Anyways, like weekly rivalries ended up becoming a thing. We do weekly rivalry challenges. surprisingly, somehow, in all these weekly rivalries that we did, I was the only one to honor a bet. And I had to wear a freaking Tom Brady jersey and post a picture of myself.
Hey, I was never in one.
Yeah,
Look. I told Jackson to buy it. I told him he could go ahead and buy the mask. He ain't do it. That's on him. That's on him.
I didn't do it. That was on me.
So that's what happens. We might
At that point, I was tired of it because he said he wasn't doing it. I was just done. I was like, oh, no, whatever.
We might bring him back. We might not. I'm not 100% sure.
It's because my teams are too great and my prediction knowledge is too strong. You always lose. Just be on my side.
Oh, yeah.
It just makes it so much easier.
Them Patriots is trash. No, I ain't going to get into it.
We're not getting into it. So we kept recording. At first, I think just that time we were doing podcast episodes. We really didn't get fully started on the YouTube channel until the following semester, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then the following semester, we kind of cranked out the YouTube channel. I got a video editor. We brought in the camera, and we actually started recording. Jack Sauce came up with the new term, the Sauceteers. I think we might have
always true in our heart.
We might have had a new logo at that time, but I'm not positive. If you watch the flashback video that I made, you can see our entire year-long journey of where we started off in the camper to where we are today. If you haven't seen that, you might as well go check it out because it's a pretty good watch. So to wrap up the kind of 1 year journey type conversation, any other stories y'all got in mind?
The Jackson's birthday, we did a podcast and we went to the game.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
That was.
Oh my God, one of my best birthdays.
Yeah. Jackson's 21st. We went. We recorded the podcast. Went to the Tech game. What happened there? We're not going to fully describe it, but just know we stayed tossed.
You knew Carolina's pain that day. That's when y'all really understand the pain that Carolina had this season.
Listen, I'm not going to talk about
All I'm saying is when you go to pee, you find a place to pee.
That's facts. Shout out to the UVA fans that we sit next to. Usually I don't like UVA fans. Y'all were all right. Y'all were all right. Y'all joked around, had a good time, didn't take it too seriously. All right, okay. It's kind of like UNC fans. Like I can get along with the fan bases. I'm not a pure hater. All right, I like to see a little intensity sometimes. I have a little intensity.
Bro, also, I just want to say,
but if you have respect,
I'm still mad that I saw Trey Turner and just said, "Yo, what's up, Trey?" and just kept walking, bro.
Yep.
He had nobody anyway. You good?
Get out of here, bro.
Like, who do you know in North Carolina that's gonna say hi to you, Shamar?
Bro, I straight up just
Nazir Jones,
bro.
No, really?
No, listen. We could have had a lot of people say hi to us when we went, but guess what? They had to lose.
Oh, it's like that, huh?
Yeah, it is like that. I'm still mad that I didn't get to see the Michael
I still got videos.
I'm trying to tell you, no,
one day.
blame that loss on Jackson because he started rooting for UNC. That's what happened.
He
was saying boo UVA and you rooted for UNC.
That man was screaming at UVA.
But I didn't say I was cheering for UNC. That was unclear. I was just cheering against UVA. That doesn't mean
against. That means you rooting for UNC to win.
That means nothing. Nothing. That means I just want to see a UVA loss.
I got another story.
Whether it was a tie till the end, like it went 27 overtimes, and they said, "Fuck it, we closing the game then."
And now
I'll go to then as long as it means.
Well,
yeah, it's already in there.
All right. I was planning not to do that, but hey, calm down, boys.
Hey, don't give a damn. I can use that one.
Keep on. I can't get kicked out of my own house. Keep on.
That's your one.
Keep on.
Anyways, like I said, I have a story. I just remember when we were talking about the recording in the library. Remember that time we got really loud and the chick came over and started banging on the glass?
Yes.
Oh, man. I forgot what exactly she said to us. It was like her and her friend working on something.
They were studying for a test.
Yeah, they were they were studying. They came next. They were like, "Hey, you remember studying?"
But bro, the thing is, they got loud as hell too, though.
They did. Like after they came to our freaking the window and told us to be quiet, they were loud as hell for the rest of the time.
Yeah, I was like, what? No.
Well, whatever.
We
did what they asked. We got quiet.
We did. We toned it down. I'm pretty sure y'all can go find that episode somewhere. I'm not exactly sure which one it was, but it's a good one.
It was
Did we have everybody in the studio?
Yes, it was, bro. Even Timmy was there.
Oh yeah, Timmy was in that episode. I
was gonna say it was
Timmy was editing his YouTube video.
Timmy episode as well.
Yep.
That was great.
Yeah, like I said, we've had some good times on Over the Ropes. Before I get into the next kind of
one more thing. The time I heard the alarm at 3 p.m. on Friday, and I was like, "Hold up, what is this?"
Oh my gosh, yes! When the test alarm went off, it was during that whole crazy thing with Michael Brown, where he had just killed that dude and was on the run when that.
Oh my god!
And we're like, "Oh gosh, it's Michael Brown!"
Bro, because I'm not there. I'm not there after like 1 on Friday, so I never heard it.
That was the same episode where that girl was banging on the window. It was the same episode.
Oh, that was actually because there was a bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of stuff that happened that episode.
Yeah, we were in the same room.
Wow.
I do remember that.
We did. Oh my god.
That was just a crazy episode overall.
Yeah, I was like, hold up, what is going on?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, that's just the alarm. I was like, bro, I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy episode. Probably one of our most crazy.
See, I hear it all the time because I live close to it. So you hear it every so often, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Right.
So before I get started in the next thing, P. Diddy, you said you had a meme or something?
Oh, no, I'll do it after the podcast.
Okay, after I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so.
I already dropped the F-bomb. You might as well.
Nah, you're good. We'll just save it.
Might as well share.
Just save it. Save for later. One F-bomb a show, we're good. We're good on the rated R content. So our future plans for the show, we have a full schedule. What? What?
Okay.
Anyways,
his name is Charlie. Leave him alone. He good.
What is it? Is that a donkey?
I don't know what it is. It's his name is Charlie.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, we got a feature from Charlie. I got a week long, not even week long. I got months worth of schedule that I've written down. Our future plans, we're going to be cranking out videos via Zoom. I've contacted a bunch of players, a bunch of professional players, some college players, in hopes to grab some interviews.
You look like
That's
Otto.
right. Over the Rope Sports is going to try to get into the interview game, try to see what kind of names we can get on the show. And
Tom, I know you listen. Give me a call, buddy. Love you.
He's in Tampa Bay, buddy. He don't want nothing to do with you.
We already miss you. We don't want Brian Hoyer as the starting quarterback.
All right. Y'all be okay. We'll talk about that here. Speaking of, we'll talk about that in our next episode. Well, the next episode that we're together. But before that, on May 21st, I am going to be recording an episode. It will be AEW Double or Nothing predictions. If any of y'all want to join me, y'all can, but y'all really aren't into wrestling like that, so I'm not expecting it. Then after that, on May 23rd, we are going to have the NFL.
If you want to host a watch party, I'll be there.
And free agency review. We're going to talk about the draft, talk about what teams won the draft, talk about biggest free agency signings like all the shockers, coaches changes, and then, of course, I know it's May. We kind of do it a little bit later, but why not do it now? We are going to do OTRs way too early, season predictions, who we think are going to come out top on each division, who we think is going to go to the Super Bowl. Then on May 26th, it will be myself and a special guest. His name is Owen from Catch the Blitz. He's the skin specialist, also the host of Drop Top Sports Podcast. He will be coming on the show where we're going to be discussing the Redskins draft. We're going to be discussing the Redskins season kind of previews and predictions. And then we're also going to be talking about the mystery of the Clowney Chat troll on draft day. That's going to be a really interesting conversation episode. So make sure you check that out. And then to wrap up the month on May 30th, it's going to be OTR's Top 10 NFL edition. We're going to go over the top 10, who we think are the top 10 players of all time, who we think are the top 10 coaches of all time, and who we think that the top 10 franchises of all time are. And be true to yourself. Don't be biased, or try not to be biased. But that's what we're going to do. That'll wrap up kind of May. I don't really have anything for I don't have a full schedule made for June. I'm not going to release anything until June comes around. Then I'll let you know the updates on that. But that's kind of our schedule for that. We got a lot of stuff coming for y'all. Back in the days where we had the availability, we would get stuff now. But right now, I think it's going to be the time where we're going to start steadily producing videos, steadily releasing videos. The website, if you go to www.overtheropesports.com, we have a link that you can access all of our podcast episodes. We have a link that you can access all of our YouTube videos. Both of those links are on the website, so you can just go straight there. We're going to start getting some news articles in the works. We'll have to figure out exactly what we're going to do for those. And then just make sure you're subscribed to everything. Everything's still the same. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram at Over the Ropes PC. Go to YouTube, search up Over the Ropes Sports, hit the subscribe button. Let's see, what else? I'm pretty sure that's about every. Oh, and then all your podcast major networks like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Buzzsprout. Search us Over the Ropes Sports on there. Subscribe to our podcast. Lots of stuff coming for you. You don't want to miss it. Yep, like, hit the subscribe, do all that. Whatever else is doing over there.
Hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell. How's quarantine treating y'all?
It's boring.
Special.
The highlight of it has been South Korean baseball.
Special announcement.
And the draft.
For y'all people who think it's funny and all fun and games to take your family out to the Home Depot just because y'all just want to because y'all bored and stuff, go home. Don't come out there. Stay at home. I ain't trying to get sick. Because if I get sick, I'm coming to your house and I'm making all y'all sick. Don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Don't do
man,
it.
you got to get out the house.
Matter of fact, you know what?
You got to get out the house, do some DIY shopping.
I knew it was going to come out. I knew it. He brought the stuffed animal out, and now he's got the mask.
You come up in the Home Depot, it's gone. It's done with. Cough, cough.
There's your warning. Yeah, quarantine's boring. This no sports thing's killing me.
Yeah.
We'll have something eventually. Hopefully, it'll go right. Speaking of sports,
staying up till 5:30 in the morning watching Korean baseball. That's been the highlight of my quarantine.
Fun stuff. Speaking of sports, fantasy football is coming up soon. Why?
Hey, they gotta follow, if they want to be in our fantasy football league, they have to follow all 4 of us on Twitter.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a new stipulation. If you want to be in the OTR Fantasy Football,
tell me I ain't thinking, boys. Tell me I ain't
follow
thinking.
all 4 of us on Twitter. Right now, I'm going to put our @s on the screen. Boom. There's the @s. Search us up. Follow us. Also, you have to be following Over the Ropes on Twitter.
Yes.
Here's the Over the Ropes @. Boom. There it is. Speaking of, I'm taking 14 people, so other than us, 10 people. With that being said, the winner of this tournament, or whatever you call it, fantasy challenge, whatever, will receive an official NFL jersey of their choice.
Trust me, we got you.
Pick it. Tell us what it is. Tell us what the size. We're going
to order it. Gardner freaking Minshew.
Yep.
Trust me. We got you.
So make sure you do those following things. That's going to be the rules when I post about the tournament. I'll be posting about it here in a couple days. So be on the lookout for that. And you just gotta follow the rules to be eligible. So you gotta follow all of us, gotta follow the show, and then you got.
We'll make a group chat on Twitter with all 14 of us in it and everything like that.
That's how it'll go.
Pop up with your party. I'm with the game.
With that being said, speaking of shirts and stuff, I'm gonna wrap up this episode with a little surprise for you guys. Let me go ahead and put it in my background, and then I'll also put it on top of the screen here. We now have something very special that I have worked on, and it is official Over the Ropes merch.
Let's go.
Whoa. Hold on. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Just show the back. There you go. Oh, nope.
Chair.
He just got out the way.
Move the chairman.
The chairman. Move the chairman. There's the back.
Yep.
There you go.
So you got the Over
the Ropes merch.
There it is.
Ignore that part where I was sitting down in the chair and all that. I almost fell down. Whoo, my chair got caught.
Perfect for every Hokie fan as well. If you're a Hokie fan, you can wear that to every game.
The traditional Over the Ropes. The traditional Over the Ropes colors.
And produced
this jersey will be on sale here shortly.
Shirt,
not jersey, my bad. It will be on sale here shortly. I think prices will probably be like $20 or something. I'll have to figure out exactly what I want to do. Also, Star City Stock right below me here. They will be selling this shirt as well. So go follow them. Marty Moore, what's the info?
The info, so here we go. So Instagram, follow us, Star City Stock. So you get everything. So if you want to do an order or anything, just DM me. It'll go straight to me, and we got everything straight.
So that's how we'll do it. This will go on sale. I won't say necessarily on sale. I just need a head count so I know how many to order. And then once they come in, we will sell them out, give them to the people who want them. Also, big announcement, if you do an interview with Over the Rope Sports, you will officially receive an official Over the Rope Sports shirt along for doing that interview with our show. That's pretty much all I got for our first episode, guys. I think this went pretty decent. We had some chaos here. My whole botched shirt reveal. Just to completely ignore that. I kind of fell over my chair and all that stuff. But
I've had terrible internet connection the whole time. It's okay.
Yes, for our next episode,
we made it.
We're gonna make sure.
I didn't know which way to put the camera.
I'm just gonna ignore Marty Moore. Next episode, we're gonna make sure that Jack Sauce gets his internet connection fixed. With that being said,
I'm gonna use the computer.
Join me in a couple days on May 21st. And then join us again on May 23rd for our first official episode where we actually talk sports. This is KingTy and the rest of the groups.
One more thing. So we gotta do this right here. For everybody out there, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. True legend gone. The GOAT gone. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace, Kobe. Always.
R.I.P. Kobe.
With that being said, he had to end it off on a note like that. Don't know why. This was supposed to be a hype show. Anywho.
Rest in peace to Bean, man. You got to.
You got it. For respect, the mama mentality, baby. We keep grinding.
Anywho.
Grinding because of you every day, Kobe.
Your connection is terrible.
Your mentality.
Okay. With that being said,
you gotta take it slow. But go hard at the same time.
His connection terrible because he got that tech background. That's why it's
signing off. Shut up. Signing off. As always, stay sauced.
Stay sauced.
Peace.
Okay.